Yesterday, the nation gathered round the altars of its widescreen TVs and wept. It was worse than the sinking in a Mariposa Belle with Anna Green Gables on board, a true national trauma. Canada's Mr. Wonderful has left the building. I suppose the big question now is, should we go ahead with the July 1st 150 celebrations? Minus the golden dream of a Kevin Leary prime ministership, we must all face up to the bitter reality. Our country has no future. It's over, folks. Our only hope that some equal genius from the same rich pool, a draft, say, for one of the Real Housewives of Toronto, can fill this massive O'Learyless void. But that's a dim, really dim, it's hard to say how dim, hope. How should we miss him? Let me count the ways. First, of course, the great exorcism. He wasn't going to just defeat Trudeau and the Liberals in 2019, he was going to make him vanish. A few chants and a puff of smoke, and the Liberals were going the way of the Gadarene swine, hurling themselves one by one from the Peace Tower, with Bishop O'Leary, his Latin is stronger than his French, directing the operation from below. Then there was the famous spatula. This confused me at first. I thought it was a tribute to the short order cooks at the parliamentary restaurant. However, it was Mr. O'Leary signaling he, quote, was going to scrape all that crap out of Ottawa. Not only have we lost a great leader, we've lost a brilliant plumber, and perhaps the most elegant orator since Pitt the Younger or Winston Churchill. Churchill had fight them on the beaches, but not even Churchill was going to follow them into the bathroom. The social justice movement will mourn his withdrawal. There goes the hope of our first amphibious prime minister. Up here, he's a dragon. Down there, he's a shark. All scales for us and a razored fin for the Yanks. It was something to look forward to, this, the Sharknado Godzilla administration. In sum, we are a lesser country today. The most talented individual ever to offer himself for public service, I'm going by his own press clippings, has performed a rush seppuku. He has fallen on his own spatula. It's not often we see such sacrifice. He is voluntarily stepping aside and opened the leadership of the Conservative Party to any one of 13 demonstrably inferior human beings. For as he made it clear yesterday, he had the leadership in the bag. It was Quebec in the election he worried about. The other 9 provinces and the territories, the suburbs of Boston and the vineyards of Florida were his, but Quebec, well, Quebec had escaped enlightenment. So, Mr. O'Leary graciously passed his good wishes on to Maxime Bernier, and Mr. Bernier very kindly accepted those good wishes. From the very man that Mr. Bernier only a short while ago called a bad candidate, a desperate loser, and a mud thrower. If the Conservatives aren't filming this, the Liberals are. It's a real ratings grabber. For The National, I'm Rex Murphy.